Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I've kicked off the holiday season with gingerbread. And the first thing I had to bake was some gingerbread bricks for some gingerbread house displays that will be placed around the hotel that I work in. I probably did about 1,000 or so bricks in the oven for 15 minutes and then they were ready to roll. But I didn't use them right away, so I had to set them all aside and save them for a later date. I also made a ginger tree. My first task was putting together 17 pre-made gingerbread houses, and I even had a haunted house that I had to transform into a holiday house. I had 3 of those. At the end of day 1, most of the little houses were partially decorated and set aside to dry overnight. Then I had to prepare for the displays, which were these 6 blocks of wood. Day 2, I finished off the smaller houses that I was working on. I had a few that I didn't even start yet, so I had to complete all of the small houses on day 2. After each house was done, it got sprayed with some sheen to make it have a frosted look. Then they're sprayed with an edible glitter so that they can have an extra sparkle. These were the transformed Halloween houses. 2 Chips Ahoy houses. Three mini houses, 3 minion houses, and then just some random decorated houses. I think I liked the barn the best because it was the only one, so it was different from the rest of them. Then I ended day 2 by starting on the first wooden house. That was just a blank, empty palette that I did not know how I was going to decorate. And most times when I have projects like this to do, I don't really figure out how I'm going to decorate it until I start putting the icing on the actual display. This one was giving me barn vibe or horse stable vibe. I don't know. I was just trying to fill up the space because it was huge. So I was making the roof out of these gummies, and when I did it the first time, I put too much royal icing on the roof. So once I started doing the second side, I noticed that the first side seemed to be falling apart, and it was. They were drooping. They were about to fall off if I left it there. So I had to rip it off and start all over again, which was frustrating. But once I did it, it turned out the way that I wanted it to, and this is how I ended it on the second day. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a nice day. Okay, bye.